Okay, hello everyone. Today I'll be playing a game, house rules for this. It'll basically be trying to take back this spaceport. The spaceport is being held by Imperial Guard unit. There's 1,500 points of Imperial Guard here. Includes a Punisher tank, 2 Lehman Russes, squad of Ogryn, Penal Legion, that I ended up rolling for, and it's a Psychopath special rule. 2 heavy weapon squads, 1 of mortars and 1 of autocannons. A command squad, nothing special about the command squad. You've got the platoon command squad, which there's nothing special about that one either. And 2 units of Steel Legion. 2 of the units have missile launchers and 2 have las cannons. And trying to take back the spaceport will be my Salamander army. I've got a drop pod. Inside the drop pod will be this dreadnought. I have 3 squads, all kitted out the same. They have melta-guns and missile launchers, and they're all in rhinos. I have an assault squad with the chaplain with the jetpack, and I have 1 Devastator squad, 4 las cannons, and my most expensive unit here, my Terminators with a heavy flamer. Raise your hands up, boys. There you go. Oh, and I forgot to zoom in on a deep striking Valkyrie that will be supporting the Imperial Guard. So we're going to go ahead and set up. We're going to let the IG set up first. The objective will be the landing platform, and we'll let the IG set up first. The Space Marines will give first turn. No need to roll, just going to do house rules for this. Okay, and we've completed deployment. You can see the Valkyrie off to the side, that's coming in as reserve. The command squad's off the table because they are sitting in that bastion. On the right side of the bastion you see 3 autocannons. You see the heavy weapons mortar team in the back, and the Ogryn are hiding behind that same bastion. Got my Punisher and 1 of my Lehman Russes right in the center of the board between the bastions, and in front of them, going to deal with all the explosions and the noise, is the Rattlings. Going to consider them behind that wall for the purpose of this campaign. Got another bastion being held by a squad with a missile launcher, and behind that bastion you have my Penal Legion. On top of the objective, which is the landing platform, you have a Steel Legion squad with a las cannon, and over on the right side, holding the right flank, or the left flank if you're the IG, you've got the Lehman Russ. Behind them is the platoon command squad, and you have 2 squads, one with a las cannon, one with a missile launcher. Went ahead and let the Salamanders deploy. You've got 3 rhinos ready to go. Set them 24 inches away from the outpost there. We got the Devastator squad set up. You got the 3 squads in the rhino. First turn you should have the dreadnought coming in as the deep strike. You've got your assault squad coming in deep strike, and you have your Terminators coming in deep strike. So hopefully going to shock the IG and show up right in the midst of their lines and cause a little confusion. Hopefully blow up a couple things to allow my rhinos to get through. We'll see how long they actually last. But here we go, turn 1. We're going to go ahead and let the Space Marines take first turn, since they are the attacking squad, and we'll see how at the end of the top turn 1 we had the rhinos move up, expected move. But first we had the drop pod come in, no scatter, so it scattered right beside the Lehman Russ. I deployed my my dreadnought right behind the platoon command squad that was sitting behind that tank, and the first thing that happened was this quad las cannon took a pot shot at it. Didn't manage to hurt it. Hit twice but couldn't penetrate the armor. That dreadnought then unloaded on this Lehman Russ. Actually used its heavy flamer first, which overlapped the platoon command squad, wiped out the entire squad. The next thing that I did was I rolled for my heavy flamer against the rear armor of the Lehman Russ, and something that's never happened before, it actually blew it up. The drop pod then took pot shots at the Penal Legion, no damage there. And finally the las cannon squad took a shot at the Lehman Russ that's right in the center, and that Lehman Russ is now shaken. So we're off to the bottom of turn 1.